Contract Manager is a web-based application that will forever change the way you manage your contract embroidery projects. Traditional contract management involves complex coordination between salesperson and support staff, suppliers, decorators, support staff, and production. Significant time is spent keeping everyone informed and dealing with changes that always seem to come at the last minute. This coordination is easily the most stressful and time-consuming part of the entire process. Contract Manager changes all that by putting the salesperson and support staff in control of the entire process. The powerful features in Contract Manager let you manage contract embroidery projects in a fraction of the time that you now spend. Let's have a look at some of these features. Contract Manager is built around a search engine interface. Simply type in what you want to find and the system does the rest. Let's say you have a customer that wants some polo shirts embroidered. Just type their name into the search box. This customer does not exist in the system, but it's easy to add them by just entering their shipping address. This customer has now been given a locker icon that we can click on to add a new project. You just need to assign a PO number and an in-hands date. Contract Manager comes with a powerful logo proofer specifically designed for embroidery applications. If you have the customer's logo in DST format, you can upload and colorize it with just a few clicks. Contract Manager's proofing tool has a library of over 230 Madeira thread colors. You can change the thread colors in the logo and the background color to see what your logo will look like on the apparel that you have selected. Contract Manager has a very flexible search engine. You can search for all the projects you have in process or projects that you may have worked on in the past. You can even search for projects that another member of your team is working on. In the last segment, we entered a new customer and logo. Searching for that customer's name brings up search results that include lockers, projects, and any logos associated with the customer. You can also search for apparel styles from Sanmar, Alpha, NES, and Broder. The search results show the available sizes, colors, and the price. There's even a link to the manufacturer's website if you need a little more information. We've also included a handy basket feature that lets you put aside some apparel and later add it to a project. You can also use the search engine to give you a status for all the projects that you're currently working on, simply by typing the word status in the search box. It's also possible to have the status emailed to you every morning. Moving back to our sample project, let's add some apparel and see some of the cool features in Contract Manager. Notice as we add the style that the project price is updated in real time. In this case, 5 polo shirts, decoration, and shipping. The most important part of any project is getting it delivered on time. Contract Manager provides an intelligent shipping planner that manages all the important shipping details for you. In this example, you've provided an in-hands date of November 4th. The system has determined that the cheapest combination of shipping and processing will be to use our same-day rush service and 3-day shipping. As you adjust the processing and shipping values, you will see that the system has correctly selected the lowest priced option. Contract Manager provides tools that help you plan shipments that may be affected by dimensional weight requirements. Dimensional weight affects packages that are 3 cubic feet or larger. UPS requires at least 10 pounds of weight per cubic foot. If you fail to meet this requirement, you'll be charged more than the weight alone would indicate. Orders containing fleece, jackets, and other bulky items are often affected by dimensional weight rules. Let's see how Contract Manager handles dimensional weight shipments. Let's add 80 pieces of an M990 fleece to our sample project in size small. Contract Manager has determined that 3 large boxes will be needed to package the shipment. Notice that the actual weight is 136 pounds, but the dimensional weight is 159. In the past, this 23-pound difference would be discovered only at the last minute. Notice what happens when the customer changes the fleece size to 2XL from small. This shipment now requires 3 large boxes and 1 small box. Since each additional box can add 10 to 15% to the shipping cost, it is crucial to understand how your project will be packaged so you can provide an accurate quotation. Contract Manager provides a powerful set of tools that automates the process of getting your project produced. The first step is to have the system review your project and look for missing or inconsistent information. In the next step, the system contacts the suppliers electronically and makes sure there's inventory available and determines how long it will take for it to be delivered. In the third step, we place the order directly with the supplier. No faxes, phone calls, or visits to supplier websites are needed. It just works. The optional fourth step, you can tell the system that you want your project produced after all the inventory has been received. Now that we have our apparel on order, you'll notice that there is a red indicator next to each line item. This means the item has not yet been received. Let's visit the production floor so you can see how your apparel gets received. A dedicated station complete with a barcode scanner is used to check in your apparel. Now that your apparel has been checked in, you will see that the red indicator has turned to green. One question you might be asking yourself is, how do I deal with suppliers other than Sanmar, Alpha, NES, and Broder? Well, we built a handy tool into Contract Manager that lets you order from any supplier that has internet access, email, and a web browser. It works by automatically sending an email with a web link to the supplier every time you press the Order Apparel button. You can add a supplier by clicking the Add Supplier link in the Style dialog and then fill out a very simple form. You only need to fill this form out once. And now that you've added your supplier, it will appear in the supplier drop-down list and you can order from them. Let's highlight the key features of Contract Manager. First, we have free inbound freight from our 4 key suppliers, no minimums, integration with our production floor, we have real-time inventory and online ordering from our 4 key suppliers. We have a manual, email, web-based order integration for all other suppliers. We have a built-in logo proofing tool, a shipment timeline optimizer, dimensional weight estimation, and best of all, Contract Manager is free for all Cal & Stitch customers.